Hi guys, and welcome back to modelandmom.com. I'm Adeline Yash, and today we're going to be talking about how to prevent breast fever and how to basically breastfeed in the first 6 weeks of postpartum. Okay, so let's get started with my favorite topic in this discussion, the haka. Okay, so I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but this is a haka. It's like a manual breast pump in a way. So what it does, it just takes out the let down milk. So that actually helps with excess spit up and, like, you know, when the baby's choking because there's too much milk. So yeah, that's one of the benefits. Another one, if you're in my situation with a baby toddler and a baby, using it at the moment for using the let down milk for tandem feeding, so that is a great assistant. Yeah, so it just helps with basically engorged breasts. If, for instance, your breasts are slightly hard and engorged and the milk is a bit stubborn to come out, all you have to do is maybe use a heat patch or like a hot water bottle or bean bag and just place it on the breast, and the milk would just flow out into the haka. Now you need to use it properly, so I'm going to demonstrate. You have to pull back the head like this, you place it onto the breast, and then, well, you squeeze first and then you press it onto the breast and you let it go. It will stick, and then you just let that down. So it will stick automatically to your breast, and you just relax with the baby if you're breastfeeding or if you're busy with some work or kitchen duties or chores or anything like that, and you can just walk around if you have the privacy in your own home, you know, to do so. Alright, so next I just want to discuss why you shouldn't actually use an actual breast pump in the first couple of weeks. So firstly, pumping too soon can lead to excess milk. So if that happens, you're going to have engorgement. It was a big mistake that I made the first time when I was pregnant, my first postpartum recovery. I actually ended up getting breast fever, and I used a breast pump to relieve myself, and I ended up getting engorged again. So definitely not advised. And also, just another tip, don't feed the baby with a bottle in the first 6 weeks, as it can lead to nipple confusion, and then they may not want to feed from you anymore, so, or they might have trouble. So yeah, just something just to take into consideration, why you shouldn't be using a breast pump in the first couple of weeks. Okay, so let's talk about staying hydrated. Okay, so I'm drinking at least about 3 liters of water a day. So you really need to just keep your hydration levels up with tea, with water. Try to have a lot of fruits, especially like watermelon or kiwi, or, you know, fruity, watery fruits. And if you're like me, I'm a big coffee lover, so I do indulge now and again in a few cups, but I try to keep it to a minimum of 2 cups of coffee a day, because also that's going to create, it's going to burn your milk, and you can lead to later on not making enough milk because of coffee. So just take that into consideration. Foods to build your milk supply. Now, I actually got advice from my like, I don't know what you call it in Israel, yeah, but it's like a pediatrician nurse. So it's not exactly a pediatrician, but it's like a nurse that does like the injections and helps you with any questions that you may have. So she said avo is fantastic. Tahini, hummus, and meat. So also try to keep your protein levels up because it also helps with the iron levels. So as long as you're keeping your iron levels and your protein levels up, it can be fruit, vegetables, meat, whatever. Just keep going with that. You need to add some vitamins. So don't stop taking your prenatal vitamins at least for the next year. Postpartum recovery, I promise you it will do a world of wonders. Like basically while you're breastfeeding, just keep taking your prenatal vitamins. And then also there's something called fenugreek, I think I'm saying it correctly, but that also helps. Other things to consider, for instance, if you're going to be making lactation cookies or lactation brownies, or my favorite is the peanut butter refrigerated balls, energy balls. So I just snack on that every time, like I just feel like a bit of an energy drop or a sugar drop. And there's a lot of flaxseed, so you can use flaxseed meal or flaxseed seeds, and you can just throw that into a smoothie as well. Another popular ingredient is brewer's yeast. So all of those can also help with boosting your milk supply. So especially if you're tandem feeding like me, the letdown is pouring at the moment. So my little boy is getting enough milk. So we've completely stopped formula now. So I'm quite happy about that. Yay! And yeah, there's enough for baby as well. So hopefully, as we progress through the next couple of months, I'll keep you updated. Okay, so what do you need to do when you have engorged breasts or breast fever? So what happened with me is, firstly, I had a big panic attack. So don't do that, and don't Google. Please do not Google, because you're just gonna think you're dying, which you're not. So that's number one, do not panic. Number two, do not Google. Okay, so obviously you're a breastfeeding mother, so all you can do is take paracetamol or any other painkillers that your doctor would say it's okay while you're breastfeeding. Also express. So if you do not have a haka, use your hands. So it's either this or your hands. There is no anything else that you should be using. You can express in the bath, in the shower. You can gently massage. You can also use a hot water bottle, bean bag, any of those things, just to help the process, because when engorgement happens, it's quite painful, and also the battles to come out, and you have to sit there with heat and massaging, and it's crazy. So just bear through it, massage, heat, express. Okay. Drink a lot of liquids, soups, teas. You're not going to really have an appetite. You actually might have a bit of a fever, as the saying is, breast fever. So just try to get as much rest as you can and stay as hydrated as you possibly can. Another thing is, try to see if you can get your partner to assist you for the next 2 days, or a family member or a friend, just to come in, help with the baby, because you're going to need to sleep. You're going to need to recover. It's literally the only medicine. Sleep, light painkillers, and hydration. That is all that's going to get you through this. So a lot of support from your partner or your family member that will be able to help you with the baby. So yeah, if you have any questions, please comment below. I would love to have your feedback. And if you've been through engorgement or breast fever before, please explain or let us know about your experience, as we would love to share with other moms just like us in our situation. So yeah, hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.